Hello, 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 and welcome to the Spoken Heart Discussion Hour. We're not going to be on for an hour today, but we decided to do something special on Mother's Day, and this means so much to me. I actually have my handsome son, Mike Pantoja, in the house. You want to tell everyone hello, son?
Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good day.
Well, we decided to come on today. We planned this for Mother's Day, and we said that he decided to come on and say a little something. Because you know how we always say, what does Mother's Day mean to everyone? So we decided to get his opinion about Mother's Day, and I'm going to share a little something about my experience as a mother. But we're going to play a little something right now, and this is by La Femme Nikita, and I would like to say I do not own the rights to this song or this music, but I do have her permission to play it. Thank you so much.
I hear the voices in my head, the suffering of the dead, the history that they want us to forget, the slaughter of those looked upon as animals, and still we aren't really free yet. Every branch, every leaf encounters the souls of that they tried to keep. Those souls live within me. I see the images before me, and when I close my eyes, they haunt me. And as I try to forget, they taunt me, 'cause they say I'm over the slave mentality, making excuses about racial brutality, looking for any reason, lynching season, to find something that they could classify as treason. And still today, deaths are on the uprise. Do the ghosts of the trees true justice? It's time to fight and rise. Their voice, never heard, never had a choice. Singing the old gospel spirituals embedded with secret messages of rejoice. I cry about what they had to endure in a land of hatred, a disease that came from bigotry, a disease that they call nigger, where torture and death was their only cure. But even though it may be no surprise, our ancestors still reign as kings and queens in the skies. My mama and daddy taught me that I was more than a color, and I taught the same to my baby sisters and brothers. 'Cause you see, I am like no other. I can see through racism undercover, and I stand for justice for my people as I bow to my knees looking up to the holy steeple. The ghosts of the trees have spoken, and their spiritual souls will forever be golden. And to those mothers who saw their children choking on a noose that they prayed would somehow be broken, Harriet Tubman had that silver token to board the train of free at last, hiding in the shadows, fighting time in the moments of being labeled the outcast, of being beaten for the same skin they tried to hide with masks. But I choose to never forget. Our fight to be an equal hasn't exactly been won yet. Their blood is my blood and flows within my veins. The history they fought before me leads me as I journey down the road of I'm not good enough. I can never do enough. My skin enough. My work, although excellent, is just never good enough. I am an extension of my ancestors. Did I mention? The facts of human slavery still bring about tension. The ghosts of the trees are here, and they shall never leave. In the history that they had no choice to reside, we must have unity and pride, because the demons of the past before us took our innocence like thieves, and we should always remember the ghost of the trees. Peace.
All right. That was the film Nikita from the CD of hers, Poetically Yours, available on all platforms. So look her up. Also, as a reminder, they will be in the studio, the film Nikita herself and Symbolic Soul, to talk about their newly released CD, Walking by Faith. So make sure you tune in this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, we're here today. We're going to talk a little bit about Mother's Day. I have my handsome son here, my baby boy, Mike Pantoja. You want to tell everybody hello again?
Hello, everybody.
And I'm not going to embarrass you today, so you can relax. But what I am going to do as a mother, I'm going to give my, feeling of Mother's Day, and when I found out that I was pregnant with you. And then we're going to allow you the floor to tell everyone what does Mother's Day feel to you and me as a mother. And you can be honest. Ain't nothing going to happen to you. But to start off, we're not going to be on here long because we do want to enjoy our day together. But I can honestly say, as a mother, I feel my children are a gift to me. And at the time that I found out that I was pregnant with Mikey, I was actually going through a lot. And I had two older ones that were already, which is Keyshawn and Kayvon, rest in peace, son. And as a mother, that's one thing as a title that I take seriously. It's nothing that I take really lightly. I feel like when you decide to be a mother, that is something that you pour your life into. That is something that you devote yourself to. That is something that you sacrifice, more or less. And I could say when I found out that y'all have to excuse the noise in the background because I have my grandchildren here and we're supposed to be watching them, but we're going to be on for just a minute. But as a mother, when I found out that I was pregnant with you, I felt so many different emotions. I cried, and I felt as a woman that I was in my late 30s. Yes, I was in my late 30s. I said after your sister, that was it, no more. But when I found out I was pregnant with you, I could be honest, I cried like a baby because I'm like, I'm 30-something years old. What I'm going through with another baby, But, I thank God because at first I was scheduled for a cesarean. And when I was scheduled for the cesarean, I knew I wasn't going to have no pain or anything, but your grandmother made the best potato salad in menudo. And I don't know what she put in it, but all of a sudden I woke up, I started having contractions. And I was like, no, this wasn't supposed to happen. I ain't supposed to be having this pain. They're just supposed to be numbing me from the neck down and that's it. But all of a sudden I started having these pains. So I guess she was like, no, you're going to pay for this path to make sure I am it. But I can honestly say, when I first seen your face, it was like my whole life changed. I felt this joy. I felt a new strength. I felt another reason in life to fight. I felt like that you was my purpose to keep moving on, that through life I can still do everything. But seeing your face, I mean, your big brother called you Mini Meat from Austin Powers. Because he felt like you was a little midget when he never think he was gonna grow. But he called you Mini Me. I called you. Nicknamed you Monkey. And the reason why we nicknamed you Monkey, because every time you would put you right here, you would climb up like you was climbing up a tree.
Yeah.
But it was so cute. But you look like a little man in a baby's body. But I could say that I felt that when I had you, I already had a drive with my other two to where I knew that I had to do what I had to do to raise y'all. But when I had you, it was just like this extra strength to where I felt like I needed to fight even more to give you the best in life that a mother could be. I was a single mother, and on my own, it was hard. But it was like with you, you gave me just like that extra, you know, like you could do this. And every time I looked at your face, it was just like this joy in this new life that gave me a reason for everything. And one thing I can say to you, Mikey, is that I truly thank God. Would y'all please be quiet in there? I truly thank God for you. I thank God for all that He has purposed in you to be in my life. And even at 15, you never gave me a problem. You showed me love. You let me know that in everything I could do everything and that everything was okay. Even being injured, you always made that special call, whether you was across on the south side or out of town in what was it? You went fishing Corpus Christi, and
Corpus, Rockport, Castro.
you always made that call like, Mom, I'm just checking on you. I just want to make sure you're okay. You never know what that meant to me. And I'm trying not to be crying because I'm getting emotional. But as a mother, that meant so much to me to know that I was thought of, that you cared and you had that much love to say, Mom, are you okay? And I want to say from a mother, I love you. You are my life. I don't care how old you get and how you say, I'm not a baby no more. You'll always be my baby. And I thank God for you. You have been my new reason in life to fight. And I see so much in you that I know I always encourage you when you call me and say, Mom, I don't think I'm going to pass this test. I don't think I could do it. I'm going to fail. But I've always let you know that, Mike, you got this. And you can do it. And what happened?
We end up passing.
You end up passing. But we encourage each other. And I'm spicy on the outside that everybody else see. But to you, I'm mama. Each one of y'all have your way of saying and addressing your endearment to me. One said mom, well, two said mommy. The other one said ma. But you call me mom. Now, can you let everybody know, in your honest opinion, what do you think Mother's Day mean? And what have I meant to you in life as a mother?
To me, Mother's Day is really just a day to appreciate your maker. Like, cause if it wasn't for you, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't have the same mindset. And it's just taking a day to appreciate everything you've done for me. And basically, it's a day all about you. And then, what was the other question again? I kind of lost it.
What have I been as a mother to you as far back as you can remember to now?
As far back, you have been a terrific mother. You've been there for me. Like you said, Times I've been nervous and scared for a test, to go places, to meet new people. You always told me it's gonna be all right, and that's how everything always came out. You were always there for me no matter what. Issues, problems, when I didn't want to talk, you understood, and you were always there. And I truly do appreciate you for everything you've done, because I know sometimes I can be a little bad and
Difficult.
I can give you issues, but I truly want to say from the bottom of my heart, I do love you, Mama. Everything you've done for me. And yeah.
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 And I'm gonna tell you, just like he said, you know, is we had our difficult moments, but they wasn't really bad. It was just to where like, come on, Mom, really? You doing too much.
Yeah.
It's been more or less like that. It ain't been to where it's been arguing or leave me, I'm gonna talk no right now. Is, you know, it's because, you know, when it come down to my children and I express to other mothers, you know, what I speak about, I live as well. You know, our children, they have their own mind, their own heart, their own emotions. And do I respect that when it come down to you?
Yes.
Yes, and because I feel like at the same time we got to allow our children to express ourselves. You know, whether he wanted to cut his hair off, whether he wanted braids or the two-strand twist that a posse does, I've always allowed him to express himself because we got to allow them to find their own identity. The only thing we ever confronted about was the mohawk, and that's the only thing. But other than that, you know, as a mother, it's an everyday thing. It never expires, no matter how old they get. And, you know, on behalf of all of us, I just wanted to come on with my own son. I did want my daughter here, but she had to be somewhere. And let them hear from the real side. This wasn't rehearsed. He didn't know what I was going to ask him. That's why he was grabbing his shorts. He thought I was going to put him on blast. You know, I didn't flash no baby pictures up. But, you know, I do thank God, you know, for my children. It was the ultimate sacrifice for me. You know, one thing I could say, and he can chime in honestly, because I tell my kids, be honest, you know, don't lie, you know, because one thing I don't do, you know, I ever told you there was a real Santa Claus?
Nope.
What did I tell you about the Easter Bunny?
Not real.
Right, real, because to me that's a form of lying to your children. And when they find out that it isn't real, how are they supposed to have comfort and trust in anything else you do or say to them? Just like, you know, if something's gonna hurt, what do I tell you?
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. So, you know, I make things to where my children can talk to me, because me on the broadcast and me going out speaking, that is really me. You know, I really don't like being fake, and I'm not going to be fake. Anybody that knows me closely, am I a fake person?
No.
Sometimes you say I'm just being what?
Extra.
But, you know, as mothers, you know, I take the mother's position very, very serious. When you decide to be a mother, it's not all about you anymore. It's about your children. You know, I've never took my kids and dumped them on my mother. I never put a man before my children. They became first, you know, next to God. You know, God is always first in our life, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So to all the mothers out there, you know, I want to take today to say Happy Mother's Day
to all the great mothers in the world.
Yes, because it's not easy to raise these kids, especially right now in this generation. All of our kids, you know, we all make mistakes, even as parents. Neither one of us come with instructions. And, you know, even though, you know, some people try to make it seem like they in position to talk on somebody else's children, sometimes we have to look at our own and look at ourselves, because everyone has that one child. But that's what mothers are for. They're there to guide you, to put you on the right path, and to make sure that you prosper in life. You know, we've been through basketball games. You know, he wants to do art. He loves gaming. You know, I wondered about music because he's always doing this tapping thing. But we wanted to come on and to show you our love from a mother and a son. You know, this is my youngest child. You know, he is my world. I know a lot of people say I have him spoiled. Are you spoiled?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He's spoiled it. But I thank God for all of my children. Being a single mother, I know it's very hard because I've been a single mother since 2003, and I've done it on my own. And I can honestly say I didn't do it without God, because that's one person I went to, because I would always pray, Lord, if not for me, for my children. And he has always made a way, even when I seen that the storm was so dark that I could not even see up here in light. He always made a way. My kids was always fed. They always had clothes. They always had a bed to lay on. And I thank my God for that, for providing a way. I thank him for my job, even though I feel like this is a test and a storm that I'm going through, with my injuries and, some activity that went on with my job. I place my supervisors, my coworkers in my God's hand, because, we don't plan for certain seasons, but sometimes God take us through as a test to make us stronger and wiser and for his purpose. And I do thank God for him for that. But we're going to go ahead and let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Mother's Day. We want to say thank you for tuning in. Much love. And we'll see you Thursday at 7 p.m. with LaFille Nikita, Symbolic Soul, and Walk by Faith. Y'all have a blessed day and much love.